Hello, you're watching Avenue X, where Zheng Good Storytelling shares her thoughts, knowledge, and occasional weird ideas on stories and how they're told. 欢迎光临. My Superhero is a 37-episode drama that's being aired on the web platform Tencent, as well as 2 different Chinese satellite television stations right now. The drama is produced by the very well-known production company 正午阳光, directed by Li Xue, led by Huang Xuan, Bai Baihe, 朱雨辰, Bai Yufan. If you watch a lot of 正午阳光 drama, pretty much everybody is recognizable. This is based on a novel that was published back in 2015, written by the author 鲍晶晶. And the original title is 我的盖世英雄, which means My Superhero. So the English title of the drama is the translation of the original novel, whereas the Chinese title of the drama, I don't know why they can't use that. They changed it to 欢迎光临, which is welcome to our establishment. The person who is at the gate or the door of a commercial place say to greet their customers. The drama started filming last year, August, and then wrapped early, like right on the first couple of days of this year. And it came out in May, so everything considered, this is a rather fast turnover time for a television drama. I've watched at this point 9 episodes of this drama. This is the first impression of it. I give it a 2.3. I think it's still a little bit away from 2.5 gold mine for me, and it's unlikely to get to 3 at the end. Cautiously optimistic that it at least is gonna stay at 2 gold mine. Quickly introducing you to the story and then good and bad as usual. This drama follows pretty closely to the original novel. It is focused on our main lead character played by Huang Xuan, who is a northeastern small city boy who got to the capital city, Beijing, hoping for a brighter future, but for 6 years he's only been a bellboy at a 5-star hotel. He has an older pal he considered to be his teacher, played by Zhu Yuchen, who is also a bellboy but who has been in the business for much longer. And then he has a younger pal played by Bai Yufan, who has the best educational background among the 3 guys but has failed at the 考研 exam, very cruel exam you have to pass to get into any graduate degree study in China. They all work at the same hotel. One day, Huang Xuan's character, in a very dreamy and dramatic way, encounters his goddess, played by Bai Baihe, and it has changed his life since then. That's how the story is set up. So this drama is focused on 小人物, little, small people, the common people's life. Now let's talk about the good and bad. On the positive end, number 1, I think the most important thing that will probably make your watching experience very nice is it's really funny. It has so much comedy. Exceeded my expectation in the comedy department. It really just turned it to maximum, I guess, to the limit of what 正午阳光 can produce. It's well written, the flow of the comedy is really nice, although some of the jokes does write down Chinese language, but even when you put the language specific comedies aside, this is still a very fun and very happy drama. The second thing, casting. 100%. 正午阳光 knows their business. If you've watched 山海情, you know Bai Yufan and Huang Xuan, they've already played brothers once and worked really well. This time they play close pals, adding the actor Zhu Yuchen, who is also brilliant. He's a really good actor. The 3 guys really make this drama work. Bai Baihe's role, right now, she's at stage 1, which is the type of don't get close to me kind of character, so not that lovable. Her part, I'm still waiting for the highlight moments, but so far, it's acceptable. And then for the supporting roles, there are so many great actors. If you watched a lot of Chinese dramas, you'll recognize pretty much all of them. The middle-aged uncle, auntie kind of roles. So casting, acting, there's almost no problem that I can detect. And I'm so happy that since 山海情, Huang Xuan had started his collaboration with 正午阳光, compared to his couple of years ago dramas he got that are just so not suitable, underutilizing his talents. The 2 dramas, 山海情and this one that he's collaborated with 正午阳光, really shows you what type of story suits him best. If it wasn't for Huang Xuan playing the male lead of 欢迎光临, the story wouldn't be so effective. He's great at tweaking tiny facial expressions at those important moments of a story to convince you of the genuine emotion that his character feels. And even though some of the plots is very dramatized, I would still say, compared to reality, because it's him doing those expressions and bringing you along the story, you believe it. And honestly, if it's not him, it's a lesser actor who's less equipped at doing that, the story may fail. The third thing I want to emphasize, which is director Li Xue. He is one of the top tier directors of 正午阳光. He started his career as a cameraman. His first fully individually directed drama in 正午阳光 is The Disguiser, 伪装者, that came out the same year as Nirvana in Fire. So if you've watched those dramas, you know what type of director he is. And honestly, I'm really thankful that this drama is directed by him, not some other directors in the same company. He really knows what the audiences want and how to pace a drama from episode 1, from scene 1. Every moment has its narrative goal. It will push something forward in some way. It wouldn't just be wasted there. And then how you arrange them, how you pace different scenes, cutting them together within one episode, he knows professionally how to make visual storytelling work. Director is very important for a drama. Often you don't quite realize how important it is until you see other directors who have no idea how to tell a visual story at the helm of a big production, and epic crash happens. There's this ongoing joke on China's internet, and it's not now, it's like starting from a couple of years ago already, which is if there is a really popular star who's got a big fandom and they got signed to a drama leading it that is a 正午阳光 production, the first reaction from their fans are, oh my god, good bean, good pancake. Because within the industry right now, pretty much everybody considers if you lead a drama with 正午阳光 production, it's a good project, better than most of the other projects you can get. Then the second thing they're gonna go for is, who is the director? If they see Kong Sheng, Li Xue, Sun Molong, they're gonna be very, very, very happy. If they see certain other people's name, and if the star is big enough, their fandom will literally scream and shout and cry. No, 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 we don't want him, we want the other guy. Can we just not let this guy direct? Our star is precious. This has happened to one of their earlier productions. If you know which one it is. Very genuine reaction from the public, which is people actually realized how important directors are. Thankfully, this drama is directed by the better director. The fourth point, the thing that I think makes this drama stand out among other similar contemporary dramas, similar settings, similar time, similar to Metropolis, right now 2021, 2022, people's life drama, is this is a much more grounded, genuine, depicting normal people's struggle in big metropolis such as Beijing life drama than the other ones. We're talking about that one, or that one, which is produced by the same company, but how awkward. It wouldn't give you the thing with, we are bellboys at a hotel and we earn a minimum wage that can barely make us survive in a big city, yet we live in 3 stories luxury apartments. You wouldn't have CEOs and big bosses and posh cars flying around all the time. The super floaty, ungrounded, laughable depiction of contemporary life, of normal characters, that's just everywhere in Chinese drama these days. Thankfully, this drama doesn't have it. It really has a lot of very realistic depictions. And because it's 正午阳光's production, it's not an idol drama, you wouldn't have the problem of the actor becoming bigger than the characters. And because the actor wants to look good all the time, therefore they look way too good for their role, which happens in pretty much every other more popular actor lead contemporary dramas these days. It doesn't have that problem in this drama either. And this drama is filled with 生活细节, life, living details. Audiences notice that. If you turn on live comment while watching this drama on Tencent, you see so many people constantly saying, oh, that tiny detail of what that person does. It's so realistic. It's what I would do. Really, this is like the standard basic requirements of doing such a visual story. Not so long ago, now it has become a rare thing, and only a couple of production companies can throw out productions like this. So these are the things that I observe and I think making this drama stand out among the crowd. And then on the not so ideal side, number one is I've noticed a lot of people are not such a fan of the voiceover that Huang Xuan does, because this kind of comes from his perspective. And the thing is, if you really hate voiceover, it may just make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. And to me, it's not a big problem, because it happens at the right time, and Huang Xuan has great line delivery ability. You'll like his voice, you'll like his voiceover. And I happen to really like his voice, so it wasn't a problem. The second thing is, related to that is also this drama, although because Huang Xuan's acting and the very grounded, well-written lines in this drama, it can cover up certain, let's say, still a little bit too heightened drama and comedy moments. I think it's a very preferential thing. If you don't like it, it may weird you out. I've had a couple of friends who are, for a long time I know them, and they watch dramas and they have very similar tastes as I do, but for this drama, I've seen a divide. Certain people really, really like it. Certain people are like, this drama makes me feel very weird. I don't know why, but some of the timing and comedy just is weird. Like, I'll just take that into consideration. There are people who don't quite get the vibe of the drama. So my suggestion would be, you can test this drama out for 2 episodes. If the comedy, the pacing, the style works for you, then you're safe, because it's just gonna get funnier and funnier as it goes on, I promise you. But if it doesn't work for you, then it's just gonna get worse as the story goes on. Finally is 37 episodes. Let's hope it doesn't get weird, because this drama is talking about, in a way, not so realistic a relationship between 2 people that, all things considered, it's very unlikely that they're gonna get together at the end. And it would need a lot of help from everywhere to make it happen. So it depends on how this drama show this specific case to us that makes us feel it's possible in a drama that actually is very grounded and being written with a very strong, realistic vibe. So we need to see the later parts of this drama. Fingers crossed it doesn't crash. But if it crashes, well, not like we haven't seen it before. But anyway, at the end, I would say this is still a very worth watching drama for a lot of reasons. Good acting, very grounded, very realistic portrayal of life, a lot of comedy, and obviously if you like Huang Xuan or Bai Baihe or any of those specific people. Oh, and if you want to compare it to the recent Bai Baihe and Tong Dawei led contemporary drama about marriage, this is definitely, I think, a much more grounded and more interesting drama. The dramatic tension and its pacing and how it goes up and down the wave is a much better one than that drama. I didn't manage to stick through that drama, but I think for this drama, 90% of the possibility is I'm gonna stick through it till the end. So that would be my first impression on the drama, My Superhero 欢迎光临. Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.